All right, hey guys, it's Greg Jones for Engine Builder. We are here at Sick Week, day 2 at Bradenton Motorsports Park. Today I'm joined by Steve Dalton, and between us here is his Volkswagen with a air-cooled turbocharged Volkswagen engine, and it's our Engine of the Week.
Engine Builder's Engine of the Week is sponsored by Pengrade 1, L-Ring DOS Original, and NPW.
Steve, thanks so much for giving us a little bit of time here. We saw you make a pass earlier this morning, and we were walking the pits. You know, we don't get to feature too many Volkswagen engines, and took the opportunity to get some information on it from you. If you could, tell us a little bit about the car.
I mean, you want to start from the beginning?
Yeah, have you had it for a while? Is it something newer to you?
This was a $600 car when I bought it in high school.
Okay, awesome.
We've gone way past that mark.
yeah, I imagine.
And several iterations. I did this, it was a daily driver, put an 1835 in it, maybe made 90 horsepower, make a little more money, build a little better motor, ended up with a 2276. That was my daily driver forever. Made 160-ish, just 2 carburetors and, standard stuff. Just kept pushing just like all these other people out here. What it is now is 2662 cc's, so 162 cubic inch. It's still Volkswagen architecture, but it's aftermarket case, aftermarket crank, aftermarket heads, aftermarket rockers, all that stuff. This current iteration got a turbo from Turbos Direct. Mike's another Volkswagen guy. He deals with Pro Mod stuff, Volkswagen stuff, Honda stuff, side-by-side stuff. The guy's rad. He set me up with a turbo for this thing. It's got an older Fuel Tech FT500 in it to manage everything. On the track, I recently switched it over to run methanol, so it runs M1. Makes killer power. Still kind of getting a handle on it. My buddy over there, Richie Webb from RJ Volks Performance. Awesome tuner. He's been doing it since before I was alive, probably. Okay. And he helps me a lot with that. So M1 on the racetrack, on the street, it'll run E85, pump gas, it doesn't matter. You just tap the dash, change your map, just away you go.
Yeah, very good. So Steve, you mentioned you got some aftermarket parts in the Volkswagen engine. Specifically, you want to tell us kind of what you got in there?
So the case is kind of like a performance aftermarket case. So it's still, you could buy this case brand new. It's called a TF1, guy in Washington, Todd Francis makes it. Yeah. You could build it as a stock 1600 if you want, but he also options it out. He moves oil galleys around so you can put a big bore in there. He drops the cam 100 thou, so you get more clearance for stroke. So TF1 case, the heads are from a guy in Sweden, Johannes, JPM Motorsports. He makes a really nice cylinder head. Still all VW valve angles and stuff, killer flow, super stable valve train. Gears Engineering in Westminster did all the machine work to make everything work together. And the occasional repair when, I miss the tune-up and torch stuff.
Sure. All right, then you mentioned the turbo. How much boost are you running out there on the track?
So I'm still getting a handle on the whole methanol stuff. Today, I had an issue with, I basically bodged the staging on the thing, so it only made 19 pounds and went 1030 at like 134. Yesterday, it made about 25 pounds, went a 965 at 149.68. Okay. I was real happy with that.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about that. Obviously, this is a car that used to street drive all the time. It was a daily driver. Does it still have pretty good street manners?
Oh yeah, this thing's awesome. Yeah. We cruise 75 miles an hour in the thing, no problem. I've had the turbocharged combination in there since 2019. I did the Hot Rod Drag Week started in Virginia. I did that with this combination on C16. I had like a 1035 average. I broke both axles, clean in half on the last day of the last pass, rolled through the beams. Wow. Yeah, they give you 20, kill the average to like a 1240 or something. Went back, did Rocky Mountain Race Week with it, still on C16. I got my 1035 average for the whole event with that. I think it was a best like a 1019 or something. Came back from that, I'm like, this is awesome, but you know, just want a little more. Packaging on this thing is an absolute nightmare anyway. There's just no space. So intercooler is not really an option unless I cut the whole back of the car out. I don't want to do that. So I added a second set of injectors, made my own bungs and rails and stuff, put another set of 210s in there and just put it on methanol.
Yeah. So
it makes awesome power. Dyno stuff, you strap it down, you don't have to worry about tuning it. It made 600 a tire.
So about 600 horsepower, and you said that mid 9-second pass was pretty solid for you. Is that what your expectations are for the rest of the week?
No, I don't think you're going that fast. I mean, that 149, it's gone 140s, 142, 144, and that's cool. This week it was, you know, I've done this a bunch, and it's just a good time. And last year I torched the head at Bradenton, so I was done and out 100%. You can't fix that one. Yeah. So I just want to go for it. So I figured if I could run, you know, low 10s, maybe nip a high 9, like towards the end of the week, that'd be cool. Yeah. And you know, if everything's going good, we could sneak up on the tune-up and really crank on it. And you know, I got a chute plugged right into the bumper. Jimmy Larson at JCL Race Cars built it for me. Really nice. Excellent. And I figured I'd try and bump that 150 number at the end of the week. Well, I went out yesterday with a medium tune-up in the thing, and it's right there. So the plan is let's try and back it down, cut a couple mile an hour off it for the week, if I can make it through the week. And then day 5, it's like, yeah, just, you know, throw the thing at her, see what happens.
Right. Well, Steve, thanks again for walking us through your Volkswagen here. We wish you the best of luck going forward this week here. Guys, that's been this episode of Engine of the Week. Make sure you're checking out enginebuildermag.com for more great engine content. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you.